Hey guys, this is Sean, the M2 designer, and today we're going to take a closer look at this all Edelbrock set. And this is a Walmart exclusive. So let's get started, shall we? Okay guys, here's the first car in the set for the all Edelbrock set. It's a 1970 Chevrolet C60 Truck, and this one you can see right here, this one's got the custom bed. They never came from the factory with this particular bed. This is a custom piece that we designed and developed for this casting. And you can even see right here, it has the same wheel well as the front wheel, so it all matches real nicely. It looks like it could have came from the factory. So you can see the body is bright red, and the roof is bright white. And it's decoed out with all the Edelbrock. This one says Edelbrock equipped over the hood. And then you can see right on the door, it says Edelbrock, and it has the address there in Torrance, California. It's riding on chrome Bud wheels with Goodyear tires. And it has the Edelbrock logo on the back window. Again, this is the 1970 Chevrolet C60 Truck. And the interior is black. This is part of the all Edelbrock set. Next up is the 1957 Chevrolet Sedan Delivery, and this one is entirely red, and it rides on chrome 5-spoke rims. Has the Edelbrock across the side right here. Again, this is a Sedan Delivery. This is basically a wagon, but instead of having windows on the side, it has a body panel. It's steel. And then they would just put typically the names of the place or advertisement. And then you can see right here on the door, Edelbrock equipped, and also has the Torrance address. And you can see, again, like I mentioned in a previous video, the Sedan Deliveries were a 150. They weren't the Bel Air, so they didn't have the gold grille. This one has the silver, and this one doesn't have. This is the bumper right here, unlike the Bel Air that has the Dagmars or those little rubber bullets. This one doesn't have those bullets. It's a little cheaper model. And you can see in the back, it says Edelbrock equipped on the tailgate. That's actually a hatch on the Sedan Delivery that opens up one piece. The wagon would open up the window up on top, and then the tailgate would come down. So this is actually a rear hatch if it's a Sedan Delivery. And then we'll check out what's under the hood on this one. Let me open up the doors here. Give me a second. Now that the hood and the doors open, underneath the hood, this one's a bit of a hot rod. This one doesn't have any of the. Oh no, it does. I take that back. See right here, right above my thumb, on the back quarter panel, right above the fin. That's the factory fuel injection emblem. It says fuel injection, and right above is the cross flags. So this is packing the fuel injected 283 V8 from Chevrolet, 283 cubic inches. And I believe the fuel injection option, they had a lower horsepower one for I believe around 250 horsepower, and then you had the other one that was advertised one horsepower per cubic inch in 1957. It was a 283 V8. Cubic inch V8, putting out 283 horsepower. So right there, this is like I said, this is a bit of a hot rod. It has the 5-spoke rims, and you can see the interior has the silver bucket seats. Bucket seats were a rare option. They weren't a performance option back then in 1957. The bucket seats in the Sedan Deliveries, the space is valuable, so you can actually only get there was an option to not get the passenger seat, so that you had extra room to put your stuff in for deliveries, because you wouldn't have a passenger. So this one actually has the 2 buckets, and there we go. We'll close that. And it's just nice. That's what's cool about the M2s. It has a nice chrome work on this 57 Chevy. It's not painted silver or argent. It's nice to see chrome. Even these tiny little hood bullets right here are chrome separate pieces. Again, the 1957 Chevrolet Sedan Delivery in the all Edelbrock set. Okay, the next car up is the 1966 Shelby GT350. And let's see, this car, you can see, like the previous Edelbrock set, there's going to be a lot of red cars in this set. Edelbrock is kind of known for their red cars, and also red on their packaging and promotional material and trailers and whatnot. This one's, like I said, the 66 Shelby GT350. You can see the right here the air ducts in front of the rear wheels. Those are actually functioning to cool off the rear brakes. The see-through quarter glass windows, the Shelby hood scoop, and let's see, under the hood is the Hypo 289 Ford V8. You can see inside. Let's see, open up this one too. See inside the interior. It's black interior, bucket seats, console on this one, or yeah. Has Edelbrock on the back, and it rides on the chrome 5-spoke wheels with Goodyear tires. There you go. The 1966 Shelby GT350. Next we have the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, and this Roadrunner is the A12 car. It's the 440 pack car. So that means it has a 440 cubic inch V8 engine, and the 6-pack is a reference to 3 2-barrels. The 2-barrel carburetors. So instead of having a big 4-barrel carburetor, they had 3 2-barrels. So you had 2, 2, and 2, and that's where you get the reference 6-pack, like a 6-pack of, let's say, Coke. So, and the hood is a lift-off hood. It's fiberglass, and that's why it has the 4 hood pins. It didn't have hood hinges because they didn't want to break the fiberglass hood. So you'd actually it'd probably be better to have 2 guys standing on each side of the fenders to pull the pins and pull up the hood straight up. But on ours, we put the hinges because we don't want it bouncing around in the packaging now, do we? So the car is red. It says, you can see right here on the door, it says Edelbrock test car, like this was testing. I believe these cars did use the Edelbrock 2-barrels. A lot of manufacturers for the performance cars, some of them have Edelbrock carburetors for their production vehicles. Edelbrock is generally thought of as an aftermarket for carburetors and intakes and stuff, and they've done a lot of different parts and pieces. They've even taken their stab at doing some rims, I believe, back in the 90s or early 2000s. So they've kind of dabbled in a little of everything, all kinds of cool car stuff. There you go. This one's got the black interior, bucket console interior, the rims, and this is also a trait of the A12 car. They were just a stripper base car. It was just mainly for performance. You really didn't want air conditioning or any creature comforts. You just wanted to go in that quarter mile and do as fast and quickly as you can. So these rims are the black steel wheels because you didn't want any dog dish or poverty caps falling off at the strip. So they were just black steel wheels, bare with just the lug nuts exposed, and this one's riding on redline tires. There you go. The 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. Okay guys, this is a real cool car. It's kind of a nod or a throwback to Edelbrock actually had a car like this back in the day. Back when the Camaro came out in 1967, they were testing out new products and stuff, and I believe they got an SS 350 car, and they've made a bunch of aftermarket parts and stuff for it as a test mule. And this is the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Super Sport Rally Sport 396. The SS or the Super Sport is the performance option. So this one has the big block 396 cubic inch engine, and it had the performance stuff, so it was tuned. It had the heavy duty 12-bolt rear end, and 67 had a special trailing arm, I believe, on the right side to help eliminate some of the wheel hop and everything with the leaf springs. This one, the SS, you get the dual grill hood right there. That's a Super Sport option. And the Rally Sport, the RS, or the Rally Sport option, that was mainly a dress-up option, non-performance at all. So that you would get the hideaway headlights right here, where they were vacuum operated, and the little little piece of the grill would actually move when you turn on the headlights. The headlights were stationary, but the covers would move inboard. Turn signals move down to the bottom below, right there. You can see on both sides of the on the bumper, just on the right and the left side. Those are the relocated turn signals for the Rally Sport. And also here you see the solid red tail lights. That was a giveaway too for the Rally Sport option. The standard Camaro had the red. It was split in half, 50-50, red on the outside, white on the inside for the backup lights. The backup lights are now moved to the bottom of the bumper, so it has those two little backup lights right there. And also too, a giveaway for big block cars. You see the back end is semi-gloss black, and that they only did that on big block cars for 396 cars and such. And if it was all red in the back, then it would be an SS 350. And also too, a little cool little tidbit, 67 Camaros had these little, on the rear bumper, on these little tabs that come down. That was a 67. 68 just had straight across. So that's what the little details that we try to cover at M2 Machines. And this one also rides, this one you see, we put the optional rear spoiler, like I mentioned in the previous video. It said that all 67 Camaros never left the factory with a rear spoiler. The rear spoilers were put on at the dealerships later, so we could just assume that that happened to this one. And let's see, let's open up the doors on this guy. And again, if you're not a big Camaro person, the one way, 67 is a very unique car. You can see right here, this little window right here, this little triangle. That's called a wing window. This is the only Camaro ever made with a wing window. So that's kind of a one way to tell a 67 Camaro. Of course, there's other giveaway or telltale signs, but to tell a 67 Camaro right away, you look for the wing window, and if it has it, it's a 67. If it doesn't, it's probably maybe a 68. 69 is kind of close, but 67 and 8s are kind of sister cars. But anyway, under the hood is the big block V8 Chevy, orange with a chrome valve cover, or chrome air cleaner, excuse me. And this one's got the black interior with bucket console. You could get a 67 and 8 Camaro with a bench seat. It's kind of odd, but people did order them back in the day. So there you go. And it's got the white nose band across it. And again, it says Edelbrock test car on the side. And this is the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS RS 396. Okay guys, this is the last regular car in this set. This is the 1963 Ford Econoline delivery van. And this one is just cool. This one's a little bit of a custom. Right off the bat, you could tell that it's lowered, it's dropped, and it's just riding nice and low. The body is painted bright red with a white top and this huge, just majorly big Edelbrock equipped sign on the side. It is just cool. The bumpers are chrome, and the Econoline rides on chrome 5-spoke rims with Goodyear tires. And again, it is dropped and lowered, but it still rolls. There's the back with the chrome bumper. There you go, the 1963 Ford Econoline delivery van. Okay guys, that brings us to the chase cars. Here's the first chase car in this set. It's the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, and this is the A12 car like we mentioned previously. And this one is red with the Edelbrock logo on the door. It says test car. And what makes this a chase car is that the chrome attributes are now red chrome. So that means the bumpers are red chrome, and even the grille. You can see right there, it's got the red chrome. There's the rear bumper. And also too, the rims are now red chrome as well. And let's see. The interior is red. Remember, the regular piece, the interior was black. So the interior is red on the Chase as well, so it makes it a little different. And the engine is red down in there, you can see right there. And this is limited to only 750 pieces worldwide. And this is one of the chase cars, one of the 2 chase cars. Okay guys, the next chase car is the 1963 Ford Econoline delivery van. And let's look at this guy. This one is the same as the regular car, but then the chase attributes are the red chrome. So you can see right on the front right away the bumper, but not only the front bumper, but also the headlight grills right here and the surround. Instead of just being chrome, they're chrome red. And so that means also the rear bumper is chrome red now. You can see it right there. And then also the 5-spoke wheels are chrome red with the white Goodyear tires. And again, this one is also lowered, just like the regular set. And then also notice right there, if you could peek in the interior, if I could get a good angle, you can see that the interior is now red instead of the black standard interior on the regular car. And this one is limited to 750 pieces worldwide. There you go, the 1963 Ford Econoline delivery van. Okay guys, that brings us to the Super Chase car. This is the Super Chase, the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS RS 396. The SS is Super Sport, the RS is for Rally Sport. And this one is a Super Chase. It's limited to only 250 pieces worldwide. As you can see, the body is raw and now has the red bumblebee band or nose band around the 2 front fenders here and the header panel. And let's see, the grille, you can see right there that the grille is now chrome red, and also the front and rear bumpers are chrome red as well, and also the tail lights, because they're individual pieces. They're not painted on. And there you go for the rims. The rims are chrome red 5-spoke wheels, and also because it's a Super Chase, let's see, open up that door. Let's see, the engine is now all red with a chrome red air cleaner up on top. I don't know if you can see that. And the interior is red instead of the black standard that's on the regular piece. Again, this is the Super Chase. It is limited to only 250 pieces worldwide. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you also the packaging. This is the packaging for the all Edelbrock set. And it's also on the insert, but right here you can see it really nice and clear. Edelbrock is celebrating its 80th anniversary. So you can see right here it says 1938 to 2018. And this cool logo, and that's the Vic Edelbrock Sr.'s number 3 racing 32 Ford Roadster. It's a real famous car. You've seen it. There's a picture of it right here, and there's a senior right there. So you can see Edelbrock was really cool, the Edelbrock company, to let us use these vintage pictures with both Mr. Edelbrock Sr. and Mr. Edelbrock Jr. and stuff. And it was just always a great company to see around. Locally here in Southern California, growing up, we would always go see Mr. Edelbrock at the shows and stuff, and my dad and I have plenty of our cars have Edelbrock intakes or parts or whatnot, carburetors on them as well. So I just wanted to show you a close-up of the packaging. So there you have it, guys. That was a closer in-depth look at the all Edelbrock set, and this is a Walmart exclusive. And please do us a solid and like and support and our M2 YouTube channels. We'll make more videos, and we'll see you next time.